the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch, you have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You gotta be possessed with the dream. The dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What it do, baby? Tell me a little bit about yourself in that pretty machine you sitting on right there.
I'm sitting on my first bike. It's my 98 Blaster. Her name is Blue Flame. That's my weekend girlfriend. You know, my wife gonna have to learn to deal with that. I'm from the west side of Detroit. I live in the A now. I've been down here for going on 4 years, man. It's a good time. It's hot as hell, but I deal with it. You know, Black Mecca for getting the bag up. You know what I'm saying? That's about it, man. I do music. It's my clothing line right here, Just Win. Diamond District Streetwear.com. I also got another company called Diamond Customs. I do customization, clothes, artwork, CD covers, whatever you need. Get at me. That's about it, man. It's all around hustling.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I mean, I see you got your late brother right there, man. I just heard he passed, man. Tell me a little bit about your brother, man.
All right, man. It's a lot I can say about him. It's my dog right here. It's my man Travis, known as Bike Life Cuba. Some call him Dollar. He died about a month ago, and before he died, we had a conversation like, "Bro, you gotta get a bike." And I'm like, "Man, hell no, I'm not riding that shit. You crazy?" But every day it was Mr. Business videos, it was Life of Busy videos, it was, you know, he was watching Chino, whoever was popping on the bike. So we finally had to talk, and I was like, I'm gonna get one. Okay, all right, I conceded, I'm gonna do it. And then maybe 2 days after we had that conversation, he passed on his bike. So here's mine, you know, long live Dollar. I'm gonna ride for you, period. Everywhere you couldn't go, I'm going. You feel what I'm saying?
I know that's right,
He ain't
man.
dead, you know.
Long live Dollar.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let me ask you another question, man. About the police situation. What you feel about the police and their new tactics and what they got going on down here in Atlanta and all around in bike life? What you see on social media and the news, you know.
And what's crazy about it is, I done watched videos from the UK, and they doing the same thing in the UK. I think it's lame. I think it's some sucker shit, and I think they should leave the riders alone. They ain't hurt nobody, and that's why I got mine. I got mine because I want to be on the other side of the fight. I'm kind of a rebel at heart, so I feel like there's some sucker shit. If you got a movement that's bikes up, guns down, and you going against the bikes, then I feel like, do you want the guns to come back out?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if guys are trading in AKs for clutches, and you got a problem with that, then I think that's on you. I think that's stupid. I think it's lame. You know, I've seen they got the little thing where they throw it on the ground.
Yeah, they got that new little tactical little thing.
I mean,
yeah.
I understand if you're doing that for a car. Cars got walls. People can survive that. But if you throwing that down for somebody on the bike, that's premeditated murder, and that's on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How you see the police down here in Atlanta as you ride around on these streets, man?
You know what? The Atlanta police are not as bad as what I've seen other places. The most that they'll do down here is maybe pull up a van or a police car and try to block you off if you get past. They don't mess with you. They're a little more lenient than the stuff that you see everywhere else or online. But I just feel like in general, no matter what state you're in, I feel like they need to knock it off. You feel me?
Yeah.
So let them ride. Either let them ride or
Give
make
them
it possible
somewhere to
for
ride.
us to get a place to ride.
True that.
Real simple.
That's definitely facts.
You know what I'm saying?
We want to go off to the next question, man. Kels, where do you see bike life in the next 3 years? Say about 2020. You know, where you see bike life at?
Bigger than ever. I grew up going to the monster trucks with my OG. My mom used to take me to the monster trucks, and I remember when we would go, we'd be the only black faces in there, and it wasn't popping for us in the hood yet. And now, 2017, I'm taking trips and flying myself, my daughter, my son, and my mom. We flying out to Vegas for the Monster Jam World Finals because it's that big now. It's on Fox TV now. It's that big. I feel like bike life, the way it's being done by the bros on the streets, it's a sport, and it should be respected as a sport. And I see it being honored as a sport by 2020. I see it blossoming and blowing up because it's being done everywhere. It's not just an America thing. It's an overseas
It's
thing.
definitely worldwide.
Yeah, I see the bros over in Puerto Rico going crazy, UK going crazy, and it's universal. It's not a black
Man,
thing.
you
It's
got
not a white
Dubai
thing.
going nuts.
Yeah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's a people thing, and it's a brotherhood. So I think that as long as the brotherhood stay tight and they keep going, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up way beyond. I mean, look at Busy. Busy got one leg. That man. Come on, man. You can't tell me he's not an athlete for that.
Yes.
He lifting it up with one leg. Find some way to get that man a trophy. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up.
You going to the awards next in the next couple weeks?
I'm working on it, man. It depends on what happened with homegirl. You know, with Irma and her homegirl Katia and her ex-boyfriend Jose. If these hurricanes chill out and you know the house still here, God willing, and money still right, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see who win, and I got to introduce myself to the brotherhood so they can know who I am when they see Blue Flame come out. You dig?
Hey, tell me what bike life means to you.
Bike life means freedom. Freedom. And I just feel like it's a movement that needs to be respected. And both respected and honored. I think that, you know, like I said, freedom, man. Even for me, with me being new to it and me just getting this, I feel better on this than being in the car. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about it. I don't know what it is. It's something that changes your heartbeat when you ain't got them walls around you. You're not confined. It's freedom. That's what bike life is. It's freedom.
All right, hey, boss man on the scene. We got Big Kells over here. just win, about to get in the game with the bike life. Hey, tell me a little bit about your company, man. What it means to you, where it came from, where it originated.
All right, you know how when you always got something, when somebody got something positive to say or something real to say, they be like, man, he was dropping some gems, right? And so that's why I started calling it Diamond District Streetwear, because I felt like with all the stuff I was designing, I had so much in my head, and I just kept coming up with so many designs. I said, okay, this where all the precious jewels at. This where the gems at. This is the Diamond District. So I started Diamond District Streetwear, and that started doing good. And then I took that, and then I started Diamond Customs, because people start asking me, do you do custom stuff? But I didn't. And then at the same time, when starting to do custom stuff, I didn't want to mix my brand with making somebody else's shirt. So I started Diamond Customs. My lady, she got Diamond Delights, which is a pastry shop. All our stuff got diamond in it, you know, because I just want you to feel like you leaving with something special whenever you shop with us, with whatever you buy, whether it's custom clothes or it's getting some of the exclusives or you just getting some chocolate covered strawberries. I want you to feel like you getting something special when you walked away with a diamond from a diamond deal.
All right, give me a rundown on all your social media so everybody can know where to follow you at.
All right, number one, the main one that I'm on every day is Fly or Die Kells, FLYORDIEKELZ. My clothing line is Diamond District at Diamond District Streetwear. My custom line is at Diamond Customs with a Z. And then my ladies' company is Shop Diamond Delights.
All right, where do you see your company at in the future, and where do you want it to be?
In the next year, man, I want to boss up and have a storefront for every single company that I have. And I got an idea. I already got my little drawing made. It's called the Diamond Plaza, and I want to have everything in this plaza with it all together. You know, I want to unite people and at the same time fuck the city up, man. I want you to see a bunch of four-wheelers and, you know, and dirt bikes outside with everybody coming to get some shirts done, standing outside eating cupcakes and shit from my wife, man, you know, with their gloves on, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Popping clutches, you know, before we ride out, you dig?
Man, take a second and give me a little bit about your mixtape you got going on.
All right, right now I got a tape out. It's been out for like 2 years. This tape is called Mission Control Reloaded. You can find it on Live Mixtapes. It's hosted by DJ Cassius Kane, DJ Steady Rod, my man DJ RJ Lamont. I've been riding that one out for a minute. I got a single on there called Money Machine and another record with Turk from the Hot Boys called Gang Girl that I've been pushing. Just trying to feed the streets, but I got another one that's coming in January that's called Now or Never. And I haven't even been to the studio in 3 or 4 years, man. I kind of fell back from music. Then I jumped back into it. So now I feel like it's now or never. Now or never. You gonna go all the way, or you gonna give it up. So the new tape is called Now or Never. Single is called Talk My Shit. I keep them hitters like Trav and they be itching, nigga. Long live Dollar. You know what it is, man. Period. Just Win Gang. You heard?
Ride with my dog off the rip. Talk brown bag, paper tag off the rip. Shorty came through, bent it over off the rip. Dope boy bag, pocket tags off the rip. Nigga off the rip. From the block, dirty money off the rip. Cut a short fiend, talk money off the rip. Walk up in the deal, 150 off the rip. My dog came home, buck 50 off the rip. On me, oh my, cut dope on me.
You say what did it say to you?
You gotta make sure you talk crazy as fuck, bro. Talk that shit, bro. Flat out. Animated ass nigga.
That's your brother, man.
Period.
How old was he?
28. Same age.
That's what's up, man.
Same age. He go ride. He's cold. Oh, this the funeral. They went crazy. This after the service.
That's that Detroit bike life.
Bro, it's so crazy how many Banshees in the city. This actually the day he died. He died an hour after this. He was leaving this video shoot.
Damn.
Yeah, it was that day. That day. And here you go again, acting up, doing what he do. Yeah, and my dog.